All right, we just went through the steps of putting water into these chairs so you could get them in the pool, and we figured out which ones were easier and which ones are harder, and we took the water out. Now what we're gonna do is just quickly talk about the fit and finish of these three chairs, which is a Ledge Lounger signature high back chair. They also make a low back version, the Tenjam Freelo Chair, and the Step2 Vero Chair. Now, going back to the initial video, we took them out of the box, put them together and stuff. But let's just check out fit and finish real quick. This particular Ledge Lounger, just know it does not have a drain hole in the seat. So this is a 5-inch pool depth. You can see this is just, the water's not quite coming over here. So this water in this seat in this depth will become somewhat stagnant. And you'll end up seeing like a ring around where this is, especially in like pollen season, or Arizona, you got a lot of like just sand and stuff in the air. So you'll see that on this chair. The bottom of the chair has the drain plugs that get twisted in. You just got to make sure you put those all the way in, especially in a vinyl liner pool so you don't tear up the liner. The Tenjam Freelo Chair, another one-piece chair. So this chair, easiest to take in and out of the water. Fit and finish is all one piece. You just don't see where things were put together. Holes on the bottom, and then note that where the holes are, there's a little softened lip there. So the hole doesn't actually make direct contact with the vinyl liner or the base of the pool. Kind of lifts it off, and that allows water to continually recirculate through the chair. So it's potentially not going to grow algae. So that's that, super simple to put in the pool. And then we have the Step 2 chair. Now the Step 2 chair, this is the low price leader in the in-pool market that we're seeing right now. But you saw the assembly process we went through. You can see a line through the chair. It does have a drain hole in the seat. This, again, 5-inch pool water depth. Looks like the top of the seat is about 6 inches. The Tenjam seat's about 8 inches off the floor. As we look around this chair, let's specifically look at the back of the chair. So the back of the chair, it's got these different points. Now, they make accessories that can snap onto the chair, but here, this big groove, it kisses off or touches the front wall. So if you look at the front of the chair, in the sun, you can almost see like little suction marks or where it kissed off the front. And in hard sunlight, we can kind of see through that chair and where that happens. You'll see a shadow line or a big ridge through the back of the chair. On the bottom, we did have almost 10 pounds of sand, 9.5 pounds of sand packed in there, and then just different holes throughout the bottom. But that's the Step 2. But probably from a back view, if you were just going to look at the backs of these chairs are clean in the back, where this chair's got a lot going on. All right, so that's our take on fit and finish. Now, just took the water out of the chair, so now I got all my plastic floating in the chair from this product. Let me refill it so I can get it back on the ledge, and then we'll sit in all these chairs. So here you can see, got to try to get water back into it because the water came out of it. And the reason why is because they got little air holes on the top here. So the water just kind of comes just only can fill it up to the level of the pool. But now I got water back in there, so it's staying stable. This chair's stable. This chair, front end's a little loose. And we did go through the filling steps. So now, let's just sit in the chairs. This chair here, I can feel a contour in the back. It's not a high back chair. Tenjam makes a different chair called the Wusa chair that's a high back chair if you want a big tall chair with armrests. But comfort wise, it's easy. This leg goes backward, so that means I can get my heels close to the chair. So when it's time for me to get in or out of this chair, I can sit on the front and push myself out. Let's go to the Ledge Lounger. Now this is going to be our lowest sitting chair. This chair, the seat height's about 5 inches. So in this chair, in 5 inches of water, I'm touching the water here. It's definitely more laid back. They have a short back version of the same chair, which is very similar to the backrest angle. I would definitely go with the high back on this Ledge Lounger, because if this was the same seat angle, without this, you're definitely sitting back further. Your feet cannot go back under you. It kind of has that hump and forward. So when it's time to get out of this chair, you just do that. And let's go to the Step 2. So this chair we determined is about a 6 inch height. it definitely, you can feel this line under your rear big time. When you try to sit back in the chair, you kind of slide forward. I can almost just make myself slide forward. There's no really bucket where your butt sits. Um, I don't know. It does have a backrest that's high enough for my head, but my head hits the rim. Or the ridge. I'm about 10 or 5'10", so I can feel that when I lean back. And overall, that's not that comfortable. So I wouldn't use it like that. The footrest is so much. It's just so similar to ledge lounger. Similar hump here. Similar way that the chair goes forward, so you can't kind of get your heels under you. So to get off the chair, you kind of need to straddle it, get on the front, and get out. So overall, as far as comfort goes, I give it to Freelo. Ledge lounger, they have a good contour as well. This was by far the worst of the three, and I feel that line and that seat drain, I think, on this chair. It's just not that comfortable.